Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and ignore the gameplay, it's just something to keep your eyes happy while we talk about Black Ops 2. One of the questions I keep getting is, do score streaks build score streaks, right? Or, do kill streaks contribute towards your next kill streak? And the short answer is, a little bit. Now, the long answer is more complicated. So Modern Warfare 3 took the first step in rewarding objective-based players. As you know, you capture a domination flag, you capture the flag, and that counts as a single kill. Well, the idea of kill streaks and point streaks is gone. Now it's a score streak. And it's more complicated, but it gives them a lot more flexibility in how to reward players while they play the objective. If your kill streak gets a kill, it is worth something like 25 or 50 points. If your gun gets a kill, it's worth 100 points. So let's use that as the baseline. A kill is worth 100 points. If you get a kill while you're capping a dom flag, I think that's worth 1.5 or 2 kills. If you get a kill on a guy who's capping a domination flag, that's worth the same. It's either 150 or 200 points. So you can see objective-based kills are more highly regarded than kills that are on the edge of the map. And this whole thing is about encouraging people. It's about encouraging people to play the game to win. Instead of staying by the edge of the map and kill whoring and being your own personal celebrity, it's about playing this game to win, and that's your focus. The new reward is not going to be on guys who successfully navigate the edges of the map in objective-based games while ignoring the objective. The new superstars of Black Ops 2 are going to be people who can slay while playing to win. If you can do those two things at once, like if you can carry the capture the flag and have that kill sign over your head and appear on the mini-map almost like the other team had a Blackbird, then if you can get all that done, then you're doing something special and you're going to be hugely rewarded. Of course, that's pretty hard, right? If you've been tagged by a recon drone, you're in a lot of trouble, and carrying the CTF flag has a similar effect. But just the same, getting kills on people who capture flags, capturing flags, doing that sort of thing is going to count for a lot. Just getting kills for the sake of kills counts for much less. And when your hunter-predator drone gets a kill, it's only worth like half a kill, 50 points. Whereas, the guys who play the objective, they get rewarded so much more heavily. That'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I imagine there's a lot of people watching this right now, clicking on that dislike button because they're not liking what they're hearing. They're not liking that Treyarch says, you know what? Guy who stays on the edge of the map and head glitches at those broken walls on mission towards the A spawn. That guy, he's not going to be rewarded now like he was before. It used to be that the guy who sat there and held down B domination at the top of the hill, which is a pretty dangerous job, got rewarded the same way that the guy who head glitched on the edge of the map did, which is a pretty safe job. Not anymore. Now that guy playing the objective, that guy carrying the flags, he's doing he's going to get so much more rewarded than he's ever been before. Selfishly, this works for me, so I guess I kind of like it for that reason. But there'll be other guys who are not used to caring about their team around them who are going to be upset because it's not working out for them like it used to. They're going to have to learn to become a team player if they want to get rewards out of Black Ops like they did from previous Call of Duties. That's how it's going to be. Don't knock me. This is the news. I'm pretty sure the way this all came about is David Vonderhaar went to an MLG event. And when he went there, it opened his eyes to a whole new side of gaming. He was inspired by competitive gaming. And you can see the huge impact that has had on the development of the game. This time, with the live streaming, with the COD casting, with the team-based play being rewarded, he wants pub matches to be closer to competitive matches. And he wants pub players to try to play a little bit more like the competitive guys play. And everything about this game seems to be designed to encourage that. So, if you're a Slayer now, that still works if you're an awesome Slayer. Slayers, I think, are rewarded, I hate to say this, but more in line with their contribution. If you go 70-2, you're obviously helping your team and doing a ton for them. And that kind of, huge slaying is going to be rewarded in the game. But, if you're going 25-2 and none of your kills are significant, they're always on the edge of the map, you're still helping your team and you're still going to be getting your kill streaks, but probably in a similar way to a guy who went 19-7 but all of his kills and contributions were much more significant, right? You know, he captured Dom flags while going 19-7. He killed people who were trying to capture Dom flags, right? He got those defends. That guy who goes 19-7 in the hot spot of the map is going to be rewarded in the same way that a guy who went 25-2 in the cold spots on the map was before. Why? Because he wants people playing like competitive players. He wants people playing with the team in mind and not just their own personal stats in mind. And the whole game seems to be oriented around that notion. Don't be mad at me, that's just how it goes. We'll see whether or not it has a real impact on the way people play. When people see that objective-based players get giant rewards and start leading the lobby, and Slayers, you know, don't get the same kind of, you know, accolades that they used to, maybe they'll change, maybe they won't. I look forward to seeing how it works out. If you've made it this far, perhaps I've earned your like underneath the video. If you're new around here, you can subscribe by clicking on that blue box in the top right corner. If you're loving all these Black Ops 2 details and how everything works, on the left, there's Black Ops streaming. There's live streaming functionality built into Black Ops for people like you know, who don't have capture cards and such. And then on the right side is Mail Monday, if you like the traditional Woody videos that I often do. Anyway, have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.